Just thinking. I don't know if Andon, Darius, and Rios would have enough artificial light to go very, very far. And I'm kind of worried about them.
Well,
we've got more light on this side than they do.
Well, yeah, that's true. But Andon does have that torch. Okay. As does Darius, yeah. So.
Yeah, but, all right. I remark the step that Zumi found, and I keep on going, and I say, if we don't find or meet up with our friends within 20 minutes, we need to go back for them. The torches can't last that long.
It hasn't been anywhere near 20 minutes yet.
No, it's been 4 rounds.
5. Yeah.
It hasn't even been a full minute yet.
Okay.
Well, you guys are probably equivocating and stuff, so yeah, it's probably been, I don't know, I would say 2 or 3 trying to get around and check things out.
Right, we're studying as we go. We're not just running.
Right.
So.
Plus, what we would be doing would be simultaneous with what you were doing, not sequential.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. Okay, so Connor, I'm going to see what I can do about that light over this next weekend, because the detection modes thing doesn't work real well anyway. So I'm probably going to... What it's supposed to be for is Dungeons and Dragons. If you detect like a hidden creature or something like that, if you have the possibility of doing that, they allow that light mode to show up for you. Yeah. So I mean that's a pretty neat little lighting thing they've done, but it's not real relevant to what we're doing right now, because we don't have anybody in the party that does that. So okay, so Peaches, why don't you hang on a minute? Peaches, Toma, and Chris, why don't you hang on for a moment? And I will try and get you across. Actually, Peaches, you look like you've jumped across. Please give me an athletics test.
Oh, yeah. I meant to do that.
Because I want to see if you fall down in the oubliette with the big
lovely.
spikes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now you tell me.
I did.
The difficulty?
12. It's still challenging.
She did point it out to me. I'm perfectly aware it's there.
You still have to make it over.
You gave me a 10, Paul.
What's that again?
You gave me a 10.
I gave you a 10 what?
To get over the trick block.
Oh, I did. Well, so then you just made it by, 6 points. Okay, so you're good to go. Are you going to turn around and help the others?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let you kind of move your token and whatnot. Okay, so Andon thought that he sensed something. I need you, if you would please, Rios, to roll another evidence analysis test for... wait a minute. Is it evidence analysis? No. Roll athletics. And
for which one of us?
For Andon. I moved him forward a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
But he stops right where he's at, and let's see if you hear anything. You're probably right behind him anyway. So.
Right. Standard difficulty or something else?
You know what? Let's give it a 12.
Gotcha.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so Andon's moving forward, and he kind of starts going down these stairs a little bit. Okay, you notice that back over here, where you're presently standing, kind of a ramp had gone up a little bit from here. Okay, now for you, as you're moving forward, I need you and Darius to both make evidence analysis tests. I'm not going to give you a difficulty, just roll them and I'll determine what you see.
Okay, do I roll for Andon as well or just Rios?
Just Rios, and I'll explain what's happening with Andon in just a moment.
Alright, evidence analysis.
Yeah, I thought you said this was a friendly place.
Got a 12.
Okay. So let's see. Now, are you trying to stay behind Rios, Darius?
Yeah, I'm bringing up the rear in case anything happens.
Okay, so I'm going to move you both a little bit.
Okay.
And I think that's it right there. Okay, so for you two, you see something on this left wall. Okay, and it seems to be kind of a wide crack. It's got some very tight tolerance to it, but it's wider than the construction that you've seen so far.
So wide enough for darts to come out?
No, it's not.
Wide enough for a blade to come out?
Light enough for what?
Wide enough for a blade to come out?
No. Actually, Rios had already passed the area before she really noticed it. She had a standard success, as did you. So both of you are kind of noticing this at the same time, but it looks almost as if it's a doorway. If you look on the top and you look on the bottom, it looks like it's separated a little bit from both the floor and the ceiling.
Is it a doorway we want to enter? That's the real question.
I don't know.
Well,
that would be up to you.
I think that it's worth investigating for two reasons. One, there's a possibility that it's an alternative exit, and two, even if it isn't, if it houses some manner of hostiles, we don't want to go past it and then have hostiles behind us.
Okay.
So if I'm going to bring that up. Darius is going to say, excuse me, but this looks like it might be a door. I think we should investigate.
Very well. I see no reason not to.
I push on it.
Okay. You push on it, and it seems like it wants to budge a little bit, but it doesn't really go far, maybe about a half an inch. It's enough to feel that the door can budge, but that's it, with only your strength, Darius.
Perhaps we should all try.
Well, hold on just a second. Let me stop you.
Sure.
As the two of you are kind of discovering, before you even really push the door open, or as you're pushing the door open, you hear Andon go, "Whoa!" And then he backs up and bumps shoulders with Rios. He's like, "Watch your step."
Oh, does the floor fall out from under us?
The floor did not fall out. You didn't hear anything. Okay. However, Andon straightens himself and he pulls his vest too, and straightens himself out, shakes off his shoulders a little bit, and then holds the torch over the hole. And it's kind of a jagged hole. Stone has again come out from beneath. Okay, but it fell some time back. Okay, you rolled a high enough evidence analysis for him, or athletics for him, that he could kind of avoid it. He felt his foot kind of dipping a little bit further than it should have been, and instead of rocking forward onto the other side, he just managed to regain his footing. So I'm going to come back to the three of you in just a moment, and we're going to move things forward just a bit more. Okay, so Katsumi, you're still moving forward, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and give me a general find test.
All right. Bear with me here. Would that be standard difficulty then?
Yeah, just roll your dice. I'll see if there's something to interpret it with. Holy smokes on a rope. Okay, 21 versus 10. You beat that by 11.
Whoa.
Should I go ahead and try to cross real quick?
I'll have you do that in just a moment. So you move forward. You move forward about there, and you see that this entire area, here to here to here to here, seems like it was chewed up with pickaxes. Nothing is falling down or under, but a lot of these stones are broken, and they actually have debris from the ceiling above. But you look at the ceiling, and you don't see anything that seems more dangerous than it should be for right now. So the likelihood is the tunnel or the ceiling is not going to fall down on you, but that you make some really nasty noises. So
could I make a track roll to determine how long ago this was done?
Ooh, that pretty much. You could make an evidence analysis test. Tracking is not going to work in that way.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a standard success. There are a few vines, fresh vines, that crisscross the ceiling. It seems as though the growth, there's enough growth on here that some of it has actually begun to turn brown. So it's probably been here. The ceiling was probably pounded on several years ago, but you can't really pinpoint exactly how long.
So this is not fresh is a good way to look at it then?
Yes, this is not fresh.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about a breach by another party within the last day or two kind of thing?
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay.
So Peaches, you said that you were going to turn around and warn the guys, make sure that they know what they're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Stay close by to help in case they need to travel.
Okay, you stick close by to help. That's good. Okay, so I think we can get both of you across this turn. So, Toma, you go ahead and go first.
Fun. Here we go.
Yeah, and as was pointed out to me earlier, target number's 10. Okay, so 15, that's good. So you could probably come up right behind Peaches. And there's 1 meter, but with both of those axes over her back, you might not be able to pass her
Push
where
past?
she is. Huh?
Yeah, that'd be kind of rude comedy.
Yeah. So, Peaches, if you want to move forward, you can, and then Toma could turn around to help Chris if he wants to.
Yeah, I asked him to keep an eye out for Chris.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead and you're standing right over the crack. So, but go ahead and roll your athletics versus a target number of 10. I'm pretty sure you're going to make it. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Okay.
Never say
It's lots of words. Man, come on.
Target number 10.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine if I use dexterity because I'm nibbling trying to go across, not with strength.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Really?
Reach out to catch him.
Okay, you reach out to catch him.
See what happened? He said it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You jinxed me.
Toma, you reach out and you smack your hand around his wrist, and you can pretty much do the same thing, Chris. It's a nice little fall, but it is 30 feet down, so you don't really feel anything trying to get at your feet.
Okay.
You okay?
So, am I in the clear, or do we need to do another check?
You're in the clear now. Toma was able to help you because Toma does have a strength of 10, which can easily lift your little lanky frame. So, I always picture him in his Japanimation or his anime get up that he's got, and he's a beanpole.
Yep.
So, okay.
Just buy me a bottle of vodka after this. We're square.
There you go. Now it's easy enough for you two to go ahead and move up behind Peaches if you want. Let me go ahead and switch back over to the other three. So only two of you can really get in on that door, and since Andon is at the front checking out the little the other little oubliette surprise, that leaves you to work with Darius.
All right.
Okay, so which one of the two of you has the higher strength?
I doubt it's me.
Well, I've got a strength of. Well, hold on. I don't think that's right.
My strength is 7.
Okay.
My strength is 9.
Well, I can check if you want me to.
That's.
You may have a limitation, something that gives you a limitation.
No. I'm not saying I think it's too low. I'm saying I think it's too high.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
That adds up to 43 points. That's way more attribute points than I should have.
Okay, hang on just a minute. I've got this down. Okay, crisscross.
Well, you had some
Peaches.
points to spend when you created your character, didn't you?
Yeah, you had some extra stuff.
I don't remember attributes that much.
Toma. Darius. Renault Darius. Okay, so let's see. Strength. Yeah, your original strength was an 8. Now let me see if you improved your strength at all. Attribute strength from 8 to 9.
Oh, all right.
Yep. That's one of the reasons I keep track of these things. So if you would like, go ahead and roll and add +1.
Just a straight up strength roll?
You know what? Athletics could work too. Athletics is a good catch-all for all kinds of things.
Bonus of 1. Difficulty?
12. Let's just make it a 12. Okay, there you go. The two of you working together managed to slide it open. Why didn't it give a die total?
I've noticed that when I put a bonus number in, it does that. It's weird.
A bonus number?
Yeah. In the roll screen, there's a place to put a bonus number, and every time I put a bonus number there, it never does show a die total.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me do your athletics up here. Are you talking about the bonus at the top right?
Yes.
Don't use that. Don't use that. That is, I don't even know why that's there. It's not explained to me why it's there. The better way to go is to go ahead and use the other modifiers box near the bottom, about 2/3 down.
Yeah.
And just say combined action in the description and effect of +1. You don't even have to type in the combined action because it doesn't show up anywhere. So you could put CA and that would work. Oh, okay, it's a standard success.
It had on a 20 before it rolled over.
I know, I saw that. That kills me. I've had so many good dice.
Total 10. Oh, versus 10. Yeah, 10. It was 12. I did change that.
It's okay. You made it before. Okay. But yeah, that top right bonus screen, I have no freaking clue why that's even there. Okay. And nobody can explain it to me on the team, so I'm not going to worry about it. Everything all right?
Oh, I accidentally clicked on it. That's all.
Okay, no problem. All right, so you managed to shove the door open enough to kind of shoulder your way in, but once you shine some light deeper into the room, you see that there is a lot of fallen stone there. And of course, this is from deep inside the hill or mountain, the mountaintop that you're on. So you see that it's fallen there. Are you the first in, or are you letting Rios go in first?
I would want to go in first.
Okay. I do not have a room for this. I'm kind of improvising, trying to get my improvisational chops back together. So if you're the first one in, when you shine the light in there, you're kind of checking things out, and there's not really anywhere to go. It looks like at some point it was perhaps a bedroom or something like that, a barracks, if you will. But just as you're getting ready to leave the room, your light shines on what appears to be an ornate necklace. Okay, and it's just more or less lying on the floor. The chain for it is trapped between a pair of rocks that are about 6 to 8 inches off the floor.
Oh, that screams trap.
Well, actually, I'm just improvising this, so it's up to you to determine what you're going to think. But do you remember the Star Trek: The Motion Picture?
Yeah, I just watched it about a year ago.
Okay, so the colonier despot that Spock was taking, he refused the necklace.
Right.
That is almost exactly what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
It's got tons of dust all over it. It has not been disturbed in a long time.
Well, looking around the room, you said the room was mostly rubble, but is there any way of knowing, even guessing, what its original purpose might have been?
Let's see. Ooh, no, that's not going to work. Give me a fine test. A 14.
Fine with a difficulty of 14.
Oh, you're 2 points off. You're
I got a willpower card.
Okay. You want to play it?
Absolutely, I want to play it.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's the wrong thing.
What? Okay, so you can go ahead and right, thank you. You see near the ceiling, but low enough that you could get an eyeball on it. There seems to be some kind of a hole. There does not appear to be any light emitting from the hole, but you can see that it goes deeply enough that you might be able to get some kind of a light on it to see beyond.
Okay, well, I go up to it and I put my torch next to it.
Okay. Looking beyond, you see that there is a bunch of rubble and whatnot, but and you've probably got 16 to 20 tons of rubble between you and this room. There is a room in there, and there are columns. And there appear to be... Do you remember how I described the furniture in the front room of this temple? How it was, decrepit and falling apart? Same thing here, but you can see enough to make out the outlines of 1 or 2 beds. You see... You see what might be considered... Oh, there you go. You see some tied sacks. You know how you take a 4-corner sheet and tie it together to make kind of a sack?
Yeah.
Okay. That you see 2 or 3 of those, one of which is heavily weighted down, another of which has something in the bottom of it, but you can't really tell the shape. And then the other one just appears to be hanging on, on a sconce.
But I'm seeing all this just through a small hole.
Well, yeah, it's not a very big hole. It's probably, it's more or less made by rocks. You can see your side of the hole is probably about 4 to 6 inches left to right, and then 3 or 4 inches top to bottom. But the other side seems bigger.
So it was probably a doorway, and when it collapsed, this hole has just happened in the rocks.
More than likely, yes.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I will attempt lightly to pick up the necklace, just to make sure that there's no resistance, like it's not attached to a wire on the other side or anything. If it comes free easily, fine. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna futz with it too much.
Okay. You go to pull on the chain, and it actually snaps where the chain was caught between the two rocks. Okay, so you can pick this thing up, and it's got those two chains, but the chance of putting it together again, you can see from the condition of the metals, it's not really that great. And about that time, you hear Andon's voice saying, "Hey, I see a flashlight. Peaches."
Yeah, let's move forward.
Hey, I was worried about you.
Found this, and I show her the necklace.
Okay, you show Rios the necklace?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody there. I'm just showing it to the group.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys still have to cross over to get where everybody else is. So let's just go ahead and do the rolls to get there. Andon kind of describes to you the same thing that I described to you a little while ago that Katsumi found. So, a 30-foot deep hole. Huh?
Athletics check to jump across?
Yeah. If you, Rios, please do one for Andon yourself, and then Darius for you.
Yeah, I'll let Andon and Rios go first.
Okay.
Like I said, just.
Right, so we're doing flying tests?
No, you're doing athletics tests with a target number of 10. You are actually what, 8 inches above the other side. Okay. Uh-oh. That was for Andon?
Yeah, just barely failed. But
Okay.
Let's see if I can roll good enough to fix it for him. Like last time, eh?
Maybe. If nope, that's not going to do it. Okay, so here's what we're going to describe. Okay, Andon gets most of his right boot to the other side. Okay, and then let's see, this is where the hole is. Okay, so up here you're standing about 8 inches above where the floor is here. Okay, but these 2 steps have gone down. Okay, Andon tries to step on the edge here, and the platform crumbles right at that point. Now, how would we save his butt? Let's see.
I mean, you can spend a possibility.
Yeah. Rios, you still have 2 possibilities.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be spending a possibility on Rios' roll because that's the worst one.
Well, now, hold on. You see, before you make your roll, you see Andon start to go down. Okay? So, I mean, if you spend your possibility, you can spend it on him, and then he'll turn around and help you.
Oh, okay.
As a manservant should.
Here we go. Oh.
Okay, you spent a possibility, so that's a minimum of 10. So the action total for Andon is 17, which is 7 above what he needs. Now, where is Andon? There he is. So he recovers himself and gets across and turns around and holds out both of his hands. Okay, his Nitro Express is slung, and then you get right about here and can go ahead and make your athletics test, please. Again, standard difficulty of 10, but Andon being there, I'm going to say he is focusing on trying to make sure you get across, so I'll give you a bonus of 2.
All right, so I can re-roll Rios?
Yes. This athletics check should not have been done yet.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, with a +2 bonus.
Okay. Okay. So, Rios manages to get across. Okay, Andon backs up. Oh, would you stop that? I wish there was a command for backing up tokens. Okay, so Andon more or less gets you pulled across, and then he backs up into this corner. Okay, and says, "My lady, would you please pass around, and I will help Darius." Andon backs up into the corner here. Okay, and says, "My lady, would you please move around, so that I can help Darius." Okay, and then again, Darius steps forward. Andon steps forward. If I can, there he goes, and he says, "Darius, I'm willing to help if you want it."
Difficulty of 10 or 12?
Difficulty of 10.
10, okay. Oof.
So even with Andon's help, you would still be 3 points too low. So yeah, possibility is a good idea.
Definitely spending a possibility.
Okay,
Nice.
that's much better. Okay, so again, Andon backs up and kind of gets out of your way as you move forward. All right. So all of you are together yet again. What is your next course of action? Uh-oh.
It's the room here, I can see.
I say we march forward, carefully.
Carefully? Okay, so go ahead and move your tokens and into this next room. Are you eating McDonald's?
No.
If he was, you'd be loving it. Maybe.
No, McDonald's and I don't have the best relationship.
Okay.
We love each other.
Okay, with all of you in that room, let me get here. Thus ends that scene. Let me move this. And begins. So you get into scene 5. Do all of you see that wonderful glow?
I see a glow.
Yes.
Coming from right here?
Yep. Coming from about right there. It is bright enough that if you wanted to douse your lights or throw them to the side or whatever, you could pretty much easily see.
Well, I would put my torch out to conserve it, but I'm not throwing it away.
Well, no, you don't have to throw it away. And since it's an old torch, putting it out to conserve it may not be the greatest idea. Being from Isle, you are going to know some things about torches. Like how to chase monsters off with them. Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn my flashlight off.
Okay. So
I suppose I will.
If you
Conserve
want
battery.
to conserve battery, you probably won't need them beyond this point. In fact, I'm going to say you're not going to need them beyond this point. So if you want to go back to the vision thing, the vision modes at the bottom of the journal tab and restore your vision, that's fine. But don't forget to move into the room first, because it will go dark. It got dark. And once we do that, we'll end scene 4.
We'll end scene 4, yes.
Yeah, end scene 4, and then we will get into scene 5, which I think I just flashed in here too early. Yeah, I've still got the card up for it. Game recording. Go back to the game recording. So we've closed out. We're closing out scene 4. We're going to get into scene 5, and this is going to deal mainly with the cards and whatnot. Let's see. There shouldn't be any cards in your pools. Everything should be in your hands. If in this instance you have 5 cards because of the glory result from last game, if you have more than 5 cards, you need to discard down to 5. If you have less than 4 cards, or 5 cards, I'm sorry, if you have less than 5 cards, you're going to draw destiny cards to make it 5.
We have 5 destiny cards or 4?
You're supposed to have 5 destiny cards because you got a glory result at the end.
The glory.
At the end of the last adventure. All right, if you have a card that you do not like, you are welcome to discard that one and draw a new one. Does anybody have any cards that need to be played right now? Now we're going to scene 5.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah, scene 5. I usually don't like to go outside the normal number of scenes and acts and stuff, but in this case it was warranted. And I'm becoming more comfortable with it. How's that? Oh, did you want me to change Andon back, Rios?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me see if that does the trick for him. No, not really. It did not. I tried to do the trick and it didn't work. So basic vision, update token. All right, there we go. Okay. No, it's still flashing and stuff. Great. You know what? I'm not going to worry about Andon right now. The rest of you can see, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And then they're glowing in the dark. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. So, who wants to go up to the altar first?
I volunteer. Especially if there's any traps.
Especially if there's any traps? Are you trying to get pain?
Maybe.
Okay. Having moved through the temple, you come at last to the room of the map. Nothing untoward has befallen you. As you approach the dais at the far end of this room, you notice the tiles begin to glow a very faint blue, as do the tiles on the side of the dais facing you. Okay. Once your vision... Oh, I missed something.
Traps!
Okay, this... Everybody give me a find test. Just a 10.
Okay.
And
Are we supposed to have any cards in our pool at all at this point?
No, sir. We're not in combat or an action scene. Okay.
Son of a misbeaten monkey. Wait. Oh, man. Roll 2.
Did you say find? Did I hear you correctly?
Yes, a find test, please. Just a standard.
Excuse me.
I'm going to use a possibility.
Well, if you want to, but it's not really all that important. At least that gives you... Well, it gives you... Oh. Okay, so Katsumi failed, as well as...
I am the one walking up to the altar. You know, I don't want to trip and fall on my face.
Oh, well, that would be funny for everybody else. But, yeah, if you want to spend a possibility or put a card towards it, that's fine.
Well, okay.
It's enough.
Not much better, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do I close this? Let me close that. Okay. But that's still open. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay, so everybody but Katsumi at this point has succeeded.
Except for Rios.
Except for Rios. Okay, so yeah, Katsumi and Rios, you're kind of temporarily blinded. For those of you who succeeded, you recognized that the light coming from the dais was too bright, and you needed to close your eyes to kind of allow your eyeballs to adjust. Okay? Fair enough?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
But once your vision clears from the very bright flash in the middle of the map, an image of a gold. Wait a minute, hold on. Huh? What? Oh, I wrote this like crap again.
By the way, where's my stick?
Where's your stick? It's still in the door. You didn't say you were taking it.
Oh, I thought I said I was taking it. Crap.
Nope.
No, my special stick. My bulking stick.
Besides, you wouldn't have taken it anyway because you were able to use it to kind of lock things in place. Okay.
Oh.
Don't move your characters. Fair enough?
I was going to.
You can zoom out on the map if you need to. The 5 tiles that you have, is everybody on the new map?
Yes.
And able to see?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. The 5 tiles that you have are here. They're basically the ones around the dais here. And it's up to you guys to kind of figure out where things go. Now, I leave it to you to talk it out. It's probably super easy to figure out, but I leave it to you to talk it out and figure out where things go.
You have way too much faith in us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
This
you
is
guys.
bad as giving a puzzle to D&D players, even if it's a simple one. They take hours to figure it out.
And it's not like we can actually move these around, so...
Yeah, I know. You got to tell me which tile you want to move by flashing on it and where. That one?
Is this one the bottom left?
I don't know. It might be.
Does this one go here?
You want to try it?
First agreement? Yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay, so, okay,
Oh,
good.
I mean, it's not like we only get one choice, is it?
That's true. These were broken out, and Stevens...
I don't like that there. I think it goes here. Maybe.
Oh, hold on. You guys have got to get into agreement, okay?
How about we have this one here
Mm-hmm.
to here?
Okay, what do you guys think? Is that good?
Sure. Yeah.
Wait, which one? Do it again?
It's
that one that I just
Well,
moved.
That obviously doesn't make sense.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
which makes this one go here.
well, I mean, I think it's probably best to try and get all of them on the board so we can figure out what needs
Right.
to go where
Yes.
specifically, because we at least get a better
Yeah.
idea of the picture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I am your tool until you are done arranging.
Oh, har har.
Or here. 'Cause, yeah, I think that just makes more sense.
Is everybody cool with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then maybe this one to the middle, maybe?
I think the one with the writing should go in the middle.
Well, it seems like these are trying to make a map, though, the ones with the people on there. So I have no clue.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there, but aren't the areas with the sort of triangle shapes, isn't that supposed to be water? So wouldn't we want to make sure that the land and the water match up?
Yeah.
Well, these have water.
Yeah. That's what he said.
These
Are
have like
Or
mountains.
mountains.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, so maybe
Here's a hint.
this one in the corner and then this one in this spot.
Do any of you have written down or recorded in your journal anywhere the poem that you were able to glean from this one? Oh, well, I got to switch over layers from this one.
I've got the journal itself, don't I?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, we kept it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to say.
And we took it with us so that the ninjas wouldn't get it.
Okay. So let me find that particular part. Oh, I've already got it open. But
I go, wait a minute. Let me open up this notebook here and find this journal.
Let me take a look.
Flip to the pages.
oh, let me guess. I have to go back to the other adventure.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a trip. Actually, it's right over here. I can just read it. So we're here, and I'm gonna shrink this back down. But I gotta go get my notebook. I wasn't supposed to need it tonight, but that's okay. Okay, so if you do indeed have the notebook,
We do.
I need a find test to find that poem. Difficulty number. How bad is Peach's handwriting?
Which was probably not that bad.
Let's
Why
make
would
it.
that
Let's make it a
matter?
difficulty number of 12. Well, yeah, that's true. Actually, it is somebody else's journal. So let's make it a difficulty number of 12 to find where you're going.
Right, wait, we did this before. So difficulty 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
We read this poem before.
You have. But you've got to find it. Oh,
There
wrong
we go.
mouse. Wrong mouse. Okay. So on some page deep in the journal, you have recorded the poem as it was translated. And it says, well, you know what? I'm gonna type it out. That way you guys have access to it. Okay.
Keyboard clickety clack.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
I
really
type
weird.
the same way. You just now noticed that, and you know me for how long?
So you want to put. Go ahead.
So writing in the top left.
Okay, so you want that one there?
Correct.
Yes. And I had a theory about the people, so Connor and I talked about it a little bit, but what if we try to get all of them as close as we can to each other? So this far left one goes down here, and we get it to where all the humans are as close to the middle as we can, and like they're all maybe holding hands.
Okay.
Or the other theory is that we try to get, this one with this one, and then these two like they're holding hands. But I think we should try having all of them in the middle first. So this one will get moved down here. Bottom middle goes straight to the middle, and then we try to get them, like in a little circle.
Well,
Okay,
I
sure.
actually had a bit more thought. And
Oh, what do you got?
let's have water with water and mountains with mountains. So it's like they'll still be reaching out to each other, like reaching out to hold hands. But
So this one
We'll
goes
go-
here.
Yeah.
this one will go there. That one will go here.
Here. Then this one will go in the middle.
Will go up
and then-
here, and
yeah.
this one will go there.
All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
let's try that one first.
Okay, which one first?
So we're gonna do water to water. So this one over here on the left, right?
Like so?
Yep.
Okay.
And then this one down the middle, in the very bottom.
Alrighty. Let me kind of clean this one up just a little bit. And this one too. And what was the next one?
Go on the far left.
Okay.
This one on the outside.
Far left.
Yep.
Okay.
Then
So
this one
then
down here, up in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Now what do you
Hey,
think?
There you go.
Now what do you think? You guys have drawing tools. If you want to try and use them.
I think that looks good. It kind of makes a bit of a map, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
You get the mountain ranges that match, and the water down here matches with each other.
Okay. Don't forget, you guys have drawing tools. Oh, let me
It looks like
get
the
to the
one
right.
on the left is kind of like South America, and the one on the right is kind of like Africa.
Okay, you were really broken up there. What did you say?
Is kind of like South America, and the massive land on the right is a lot like Africa.
Well, it makes me wonder though, because this is the Tigris and the Euphrates, and one of the ancient kingdoms of Mesopotamia sat right in between those. Is the kingdom of the two rivers. Sorry, nerding out a little bit. Sorry, just think about it.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I saw that. So, okay. So, does anything happen when they're in this?
Yeah.
What was that,
So
Ginger?
does anything?
Does anything happen when we get them this way, or do we need to put this one here? Reverse these and reverse these.
Well, I do. Any of you have an idea card?
Yes,
I do.
Okay.
I'll play mine.
If you would like, burn an idea card, just one, and you guys decide. Okay. Remy played his idea card. All right. So the idea card is that you have the tiles in the proper locations. Now, how could the humans join hands?
So we got him in the right location.
Do you want us to, like,
draw?
Okay.
Oh, so add line. Are we good?
Ooh, and then there's X marks the spot in the middle. Okay.
Well, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I mean,
wish
it would
you
be
used
better
a
if we had.
color. I wish you used an actual color instead of white.
Well, hang on a second, and I can change that. Let me get over here.
Hold on. Configure drawing.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my stroke color is set to blue. So you could change your lines to where your stroke color is something different, like red. And you can.
Well, how do we do that?
You can delete your old lines. You have to go to the drawing tools, and then on the right-hand menu, you should see a configure drawing.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah. Now, do you want to delete the old ones first?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. You should be able to click on them and hit delete. If not, let me know.
Can you guys see all that, or?
No, it's not deleting.
It's still white.
Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm working on it. Hello. There we go. I have to go between the drawings, or I'm going to end up deleting the drawings themselves.
Bingo. Made it work.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. Let me erase these. Okay, you've got a clean board.
Okay. It's my concentrating noises. No. I got this one all wonky, but
you should be able to do straight lines.
I'm not good at drawing.
Okay.
It's the free hand, but the draw a polygon.
Yeah, above.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, I'm able to draw straight lines, but you guys aren't seeing them because I have mine drawn out.
Oh.
What do you mean? You have yours drawn out?
Yeah. I don't know how to complete the polygon though.
You should just be able to right click at the end of your line, and that will end that line. And then you left click and drag.
Nope, it deletes it.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me kind of take care of something here.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks.
It looks like art to me.
Turtle art, but art.
Yes, we should have it in the Louvre.
It would be
priceless. Now, hang on just a second.
Can't have a price on it.
Can anyone see my lines, or are they too faint?
My lines are too thin. So hang on. I've got to go back. I'm going to set these up to say 4.
Rio,
set it up to
do you
red.
have a lipstick or something?
I would.
That you could use to deface this art with lines?
Ta-da! I'm just not messing with anything else with polygon, but I got them all holding hands.
All right.
Nice.
Polygon!
There we go. Yeah.
That's not exactly what it's supposed to look like, but it's close.
As close as we can get.
So...
It's a good thing nobody can see my lines, because they've just decided to go crazy all of a sudden.
Okay. I gotta find something for all of you. Okay, so you're looking at this map and you're recognizing, and this was, oh, good.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, please delete that.
I don't know how. I just clicked something and something that just showed up.
So click on the select. Let's see.
No, this is perfect. Nobody will know what we were trying to do from this.
So
The chaos.
click on the select drawings at the very top.
Okay.
Okay, and then you should be able to click on your drawing and just hit the delete key. Yeah, you moved it, but you should be able to just click on the drawing itself and then hit delete.
Or backspace, or whatever you want.
That's wonderfully Cthulhuid.
Holy.
I don't see where it says delete or anything like that.
Just
Right?
hit the delete on your
Just
keyboard.
click
Oh,
on it.
you don't have a keyboard,
Delete.
do you? There.
Yeah, she does.
I took care of it.
So,
Okay.
I can still see it.